Hi, this is Kirk Kazanowski from Home Watch Caregivers. Welcome back to our regular blog and posting. And I'd like to talk today about a very serious topic, and that is one of protecting our loved ones against abuse, neglect, and being taken advantage of. God, I think it was last year, it was like 2.5 million people, elderly folks, that reported some incidents of abuse. And the National Council on Aging said that's probably only the tip of the iceberg. So obviously a very significant problem. And what I wanted to do today was just talk to you about looking and understanding what abuse and neglect may look like, and then how we can prevent it. So those caregivers that we hire to take care of our loved ones, those professionals, it could be a family or a relative or a good friend, are there in our homes of our loved ones to protect them, keep them safe and secure. Sometimes that always isn't the case, unfortunately. So things to look for. And there are cases, I'm sure you probably heard about them, of caregivers that have been neglected and taken advantage of, elderly folks that have been neglected and taken advantage of by caregivers. First thing looked at is inconsistencies in their lifestyle. All of a sudden things are moving along in this direction, and then all of a sudden they're changing. So any inconsistencies is one sign that there may be something going on. The second one is just malnutrition, not being nourished, not being fed appropriately, the right types of food. Diet is important, so that's the second thing to look for. Third is somewhat easy, is just any physical bruises. Those folks that may have not had a bruise here last week that have one here this week. So look for any types of bruises. Looking at their financials, if you're seeing indiscrepancies in how money is being spent, is very, very important to watch for. And then sometimes even not even wanting to go there, but even looking at sexual abuse issues. Those folks that maybe have bruises on their thighs and legs is something to just be aware of, folks. Now, how do you sort of prevent that? Well, a couple things. One is if you're hiring a caregiving company, we did this post a couple months ago, what to look for in a caregiving company. But if you have a relative, family, friend member, anybody that isn't from a professional company, you may need to do the heavy lifting here. But the things you definitely want to do, one is make sure criminal background checks are done on a 6-month basis for the caregivers that are in your home. Two, you want to make sure that you're having an opportunity to see those caregivers unannounced. You pop into the house unexpectedly so you can see exactly what's going on. In our agency here at Home Watch, we have a quality assurance person that just pops in, makes sure things are going well with the caregiver and family. And then thirdly, reporting back and having good communication with the family. So you want to have good dialogue. Putting in a caregiver there and then never checking in is just setting up a situation for your loved one to be taken advantage of. So while these are a few tips, I just wanted to make you aware of them. It is a very, very large issue in the United States, one that we don't like necessarily talking about, one that I felt that I at least wanted to bring to your awareness. So if you have somebody that is if you have a loved one being taken care of by a caregiver, that you at least look for these potential signs. And with that, I'll sign off and say take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.